Okay, so I was mildly going out of my mind trying to figure out why this CPU was running at like 1.4 gigahertz when its base clock is 1.6 and its boost clock is 2.4, something like that. And then I put in the new battery because the new battery arrived. Yeah, this thing will not enable any form of boost without the battery, despite the fact that it has a 65-watt charger. It will not let you use the full resources of the CPU without a battery. And it was doing the exact same thing with the dead battery plugged in. So it doesn't really care if there is a battery plugged in, it cares if you have an output from the battery. So somewhere in this HP laptop, it's just decided that, yeah, okay, if you don't have a battery, I'm not going to let you use the full performance of this CPU. Despite the fact that most laptops don't care if a battery is plugged in so long as you have wall power. Look at my laptop, for example. I could take the battery out of this thing, so long as the wall power is plugged in, CPU is going to run at full speed, and so is the GPU. And the GPU only runs at full speed when it's plugged into the wall. So, HP, what the hell? Anyway, with the new battery in there, all that's left to do is to download all the latest driver packages and system updates and software and give it back to the client. I am done. 16 gigs of DDR3 1600, a 512 gig SSD that actually has a DRAM cache, and a new battery as well as a new charger port because that was damaged. In fact, it was so damaged that the internal pin on this charger, which is not going to show up, you can almost see it. There's a central pin. The old charger port was so damaged that that pin had been pushed to the side and bent out of place. Obviously, that pin isn't required for the laptop to charge because it was working without that pin in there somehow. But, yeah, I straightened that pin, which was a load of fun, by the way, because that is a very small opening. Anyway, right, I need to finish this so I can give it back to the client tomorrow because I have other things to do.